planning, architecture, infrastructure services. And since we are talking about the how into 2047, the achievement of when we are targeting the Viksit Bharat thing, the modern and sustainable infrastructure development part. There are two things because here you can see that we are in 2024 and 2047. Very less time, means time is a factor. And second, that technology part. Time cost generally we forget anywhere, starting from the planning to implementation part or monitoring part. We always talk about technology, we switch over from traditional to technology part. But why? The cost factor. Cost factor not only in terms of the material cost or anything, but it is the time factor also. And through technological intervention, whether it is through AI and the monitoring system during the implementation or any construction monitoring system, when we intervene, implement the new technology. Like I give an example, a small example. We were doing the PMAY project in UP, and we were handling 128 towns, which is a huge spread. At least 16 urban district has been covered, and implementation of that PMAY monitoring part is a huge task, and achieving the target a completion of houses in that short span of time, that cannot be achieved through a traditional way of working. So through implementation of AI application based technology and web based technology, the implementation was so regressive, and the monitoring part was so aggressive that we could achieve the target which was set by the Honorable Chief Minister of UP. And since last 3 times you have seen that the UP became the #1, got the #1 prize in achieving the target of PMAY. And it, though with the implementation of technology and web application, we achieved the target, but we reduced our cost, which could have incurred on the implementation and monitoring of that project, huge project. So we reduced our cost by 30% through this technological intervention. We have done various smart city project, 9 smart city we have done, and most of the Indore, Varanasi, and huge smart city we have done that. And in that also, through the technological intervention, whether it is in traffic transportation part or through command control center monitoring part, we always think about from planning stage to implementation stage, where the not cutting the cost or not cutting the cost in the quality, and the even during the monitoring we acknowledge the contractors also, because we have a skill development wing also. So it is not the through only cutting the cost in terms of whatever the practical implication is there, that material cost or something, but through technological intervention, switching over from traditional part to new way of working, they can give a good quality work in time, and they can minimize their expenditure and cost also, and they can be a profitable work. So if we have to achieve the target of that Viksit Bharat, and we have to switch the whole working pattern, one part is definitely we have to introduce the various technology part in terms of material, or those material which reduce the carbon footprints, because ultimately when it is a chain, it is not we cannot see anything in isolation, it is a chain. If we are not using those technology or those materials which reduces the carbon footprints, then it impacts the environment, and if it impacts the environment, then we have to find a way how to reduce those impacts. Then again the indirect cost is involved in that. And then we have to, we become we just caught in a very vicious circle. So unless we understand the whole part in a whole, not in a isolation, we cannot achieve the whatever the target set, and because of that the time constant, time factor and all these things, Honorable Prime Minister has announced the scheme of the Gati Shakti, because that's the importance of Gati. Why everything putting this ties on a single platform means integration is very important thing. Switching over from traditional part to modern technology part, integration is the important thing, time factor is the important thing, and the circle, which is blockchain, understanding the each curry of that chain, that is the important thing. Then only we can achieve the target in the developed nation target, and the time within that particular time we can achieve the things. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prabhakar Kumar.